Hi cuties, I hope you're all doing well out there. I know for many of you new jets out there, time is a ticking away until that flight to Japan. So today I'm making a video specially for you, just to give you a little last minute checklist / tips for pre and post departure. Let's go. These tips are not exclusive to jet participants and can be applied to most excursions to Japan. Number 1, do not bother bringing stickers or pencils or erasers for your students. Japanese erasers, stickers, and pencils are far superior here than they are back home, at least if you're from the US. I don't know where they are for other countries, but chances are your students will not be impressed by them because Japanese ones are so much better. I come to you with this advice from experience. Also, English room decor, yeah, don't even bother with that. You can get that stuff here really cheaply at Daiso, or your predecessor will have also left stuff behind for you to use. So it's just a waste of suitcase space. Don't bother. Number 2, shoe check. Can you easily slip in and out of your shoes? I know it sounds weird, but you will be spending a lot of your time changing in and out of your shoes. So having ones that you can easily get on and off are a must in Japan. Or if you're really comfortable with the back part of your shoe pushed down and kind of awkward on your heel, I mean, you can always go for that. But I would recommend just getting shoes you don't have to tie on every single time. Because when suddenly there's a school fire drill or something, you're gonna have to put on those shoes pretty quickly or you're running barefoot to the ground. Also, personal experience. Yeah. Number 3, omiyage check. Do you have something to give your school? It does not need to be huge, just a simple snack that you can pass around in the staff room is enough. Although I would suggest getting something a little extra special for your principal, vice principal, head teacher, and supervisor. Just word of advice. Number 4, have you exchanged your money yet? If not, go! Go do it. Do not wait until the airport, because if there's a bunch of you at the airport all exchanging your money, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna run out of money. You will also not have time once you land to go get it exchanged in Japan. So go do it. Go to a bank. I know Wells Fargo does it, also Chase if you have an account, but just go get it. Go get your money. What are you doing? Go. Get out of this video and go get your money. Actually stay, I've still got more tips. But after that, go. Number 5, do you have a towel and fan? If you don't, put them in your carry-on right now. I mean, unless you haven't packed yet. But when you pack, put them in your carry-on. July and August are Japan's hottest and most humid months. It is ridiculous the amount of sweat you will sweat. Even if you come from a humid place like Texas or Florida, no, you're gonna need one. Or trust me, I know people who've come from Texas and Florida. Just, yeah. It is like you are a sponge and the humidity is just squeezing you ever so slightly so that little beads just keep sweating out no matter how many times you wipe it away. More and more, it's just gonna come out until you're nothing but a puddle of sweat. I hope I'm not scaring you all. Japan is great. Number 6, speaking of ridiculous heat, drink water. Especially at orientation. Take advantage of all the little water stands they're gonna have scattered throughout the hotel. Every time you pass one by, take a drink. Make it a drinking game, except instead of getting drunk, you're getting hydrated. Because of course, being hydrated is way better than being drunk. Stay in school, kid. Number 7, at orientation, you'll go through a lot of panels, and at a lot of those panels, there will be lots of pamphlets. Do not bother with all the pamphlets. It is a waste of space, and I guarantee you will not look at them again. Some of them will even try to sell you more English teaching materials, and unless you are a hardcore teacher, they're not gonna help you at all. There's already a set curriculum for the schools and you won't be able to do much to change that. So just leave it be. I don't know if they still do this, but Claire has some Japanese self-study materials. Only buy those if you are a really good self-studier, not like me, which then it became a waste of money because I never used them. Honestly, I would just wait until you get to your town to find where there are Japanese lessons. Usually there's a community center or something that gives Japanese lessons for really cheap. I would just take that instead of self-studying because self-study requires a lot of motivation. Number 8, get to know your Prefecture Pals. Along with all the other panels and meetings you'll be going to at orientation, you'll also get to meet the people who will be living in the same prefecture as you. This is the time to make some friends. Even if they're going to be living in a completely different city than you, it's really good to have someone on Facebook or phone that you can call or chat with about all the stuff going on and they can relate to the same circumstances you'll be under. Of course, you can always come to me with any questions or problems you may be having and I can talk it out with you, but I can't actually see you unless you're coming to Mie Prefecture. So if you're coming to Mie, hey, what's up? I'm here, cool. Number 9 and 10, we're gonna join them together because this is probably the most important tip I can give you. Have fun! This is your adventure, Bilbo Baggins, so you go out there and you go find a dragon. And don't let anyone take control of it for you with weird fan fiction that nobody asked for. I'm not still bitter about The Hobbit, I swear. But you know what I mean, so you come here and you have fun and you experience Japan for all that it has to offer, and don't just sit away in your apartment like a hermit with... We already know where this is going, so you just go outside, kids. Go outside. Now I'm gonna answer a few quick questions that I received about jet life, so here we go.
What kind of things should I buy at home because they are expensive in Japan?
Not because they're expensive, but because they're not as strong. Deodorant and toothpaste as usual. I don't know how many times I've told you guys this, but definitely do that. The things that I find are more expensive here are things you can't actually bring with you on the plane, and that is like food. Also, clothing is a lot more expensive here, but I'm assuming you're already bringing clothing. I hope you're bringing clothing. Oh God.
What does a school Japanese lunch typically look like?
Bowl of rice, soup, fish or meat, small entree, pickled vegetables, and some kind of desserty thing like yogurt or jello or a mikan.
Do you have any useful websites, cell phone companies, or resources for non-Japanese speakers?
Useful websites. Hyperdia for train times. They do have a website in English, which is thumbs up. Pia for concert tickets, though you do have to navigate that one in Japanese. And recently I discovered Kanji a Day, which is a really nice resource for studying Japanese kanji. They have a website, a Tumblr, and a Patreon. I too have a Patreon. Link in the end screen, you know, that you should click. That'd be cool. But again, I would use the resources of the other jets that are already living in your prefecture, asking them what they use, and then they can be really helpful and help you hands-on, whereas I can only tell you so much through the lens of my camera. Hello. Cell phone companies, there are 3 big ones. Docomo, way too expensive, don't get Docomo. AU is very nice, sponsored by Arashi, but everyone on Jet most likely has SoftBank, which is the cheapest, and everyone can chat and talk and text to each other without getting charged. So most likely, you should get a SoftBank. All right, that's all I got. If you have further questions, you can leave them down below or on Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter, and I am happy to answer any other ones that you might have, because I know how stressful it is leaving your home country and moving to somewhere completely new if you've never been here before, or even if you have been here before. It's still stressful. I hope you all have a safe flight with no screaming babies or bad turbulence, and I'll see you next week, cuties. Bye! I don't know what I'm gonna say next. Okay. Omiyage check. Whoa, that was loud in my ear. Whew. Oh, I haven't brought you out in a while. I'm really sorry. I wish I could play Tiger Line out of any time. Every time I whip out one of these fans, I just want to sing King and I. Hey, getting to know you. Because drunk is... blah 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 blah. That was a mosquito near my ear. I heard the buzzing and it freaked me out. Hey, get out of my room. You don't even pay rent. Get the hell out.